Morning YouTube. So we're about to go for a wild swim in the North Sea. The sea always gets a little bit colder than lakes and rivers, but it's still really nice to get in.
Yeah, it does hit different, the sea, it's always freezing, but it's just about, as you're approaching the water, as you dip your toes in the water, it's just about taking deep breaths and controlling your breath, and you know, just going in to where you feel comfortable, and then when you come out, you do feel amazing afterwards, don't you?
Yeah, so there's loads of different methods that you can use to help prepare. Some people like Wim Hof's breathing technique, some people only go up to the waist, and some people like a good half-hour swim. It really depends on how you feel, and every day is different, especially for women with all the hormones and everything that we go through. One day you can think, oh, I can be in there for a longer time, and other days you're just in and out, so you've really got to do how you feel and not what other people are doing in the water that day as well. So I like to wade into my waist, have a minute, you know, get used to that, and then go in. I like to get my hair wet when I'm having a good swim, but I don't get my hair wet when I wild camp afterwards, because warming up can be a little bit difficult. So stay tuned, have a look at us go in, and then afterwards we'll talk about how to warm up properly. So it's a rough one today. So it's about trying to get past the waves. As you can see,
I actually made the decision to not go in the water. I just dip my feet. It's very, very rough out there. So sometimes you've just got to make a judgment for your own safety. I know that I'm not a confident swimmer, so because the waves were really high and it's really choppy, I decided not to go in today.
Alright, so as soon as I come out, always get a towel wrapped round us. Give us a quick try. Hat always goes on next. Especially if you've got your hair wet, you need to keep your hat warm. And then I have the Alpit dry robe, which is fantastic. So you put this on, do it up. And you can get changed underneath it, and it keeps you really warm, and it's great as well. So warming up is really important. So I'll speak to you in a bit about it. Hi, so following on from the video, obviously you've really got to know your limits, know the area where you go and swim in. The sea can be really fickle and really dangerous, so don't go in if there's a bad current. It was really strong. I could feel when the waves were going out, it was dragging me with them. Before then you'd get hit by a wave and you'd go under. Normally it's fine, you can swim past the waves, but you know, today it was really, really strong, and it was quite rocky as well, so there's also that possibility that you're going to get smashed into a rock. Yeah, so please be careful. I'd also like to talk a little bit about aftershock, which I will do a full video on eventually, but if it's your first time going into cold water, you don't spend a lot of time in there. Literally just go in and out and see how you feel. Don't try and push how long you're going in, especially the first time. Normally, as soon as you get out, you feel fine. You feel fine when you're in the water. It's 15 minutes afterwards, you get what's called an after drop. And that's when you start feeling really sick. So cold water puts your body under a lot of stress. And eventually this is really good for you and really good for your mental health. But at first, your body's response to stress is to feel sick, to feel dizzy, to feel like you're going to pass out. And if that ever happens, can of pop, some chocolate and a walk, some star jumps, a couple of burpees, all your blood's rushing to your chest to try and keep you warm, and you need to get it circulating around your body. But yeah, I'm going to do a full video on the side effects and how to cope with them.